As a general role-playing game of a Formula 1 season, the official F1 2021 video game is pretty good. But when it comes to the raw driving and car handling, how does it compare to the current most realistic racing simulator on the market? To answer that question, I asked some of my real-world race driver friends what simulator I should compare it to. And unanimously they said Assetto Corsa with the RSS Formula Hybrid 2021 car. So, without further ado, fasten your seatbelts and get ready to buy Assetto Corsa and this mod car if you don't already own it, because it's absolutely amazing. Thanks everybody for using my Fanatec and Amazon affiliate links in the video description when buying bonkers sim racing equipment. It's what enables videos like this to be made, so maybe for everyone's sake, stop using them. We're at Silverstone here in the Race Sim Studio Formula Hybrid 2021 car, and through the course of a quick, absurd 5-lap sprint race with AI, I'm going to explain why this car unequivocally, inarguably, and demonstrably destroys the handling and the nature of driving in the recently released F1 2021 title, or in fact any of the Codemasters Formula 1 games. Not to completely rag on the Codemasters Formula 1 games. They have their place. I understand it's like a role-playing, what Formula 1's like to watch on TV experience. Probably better with a gamepad than this is with a gamepad. I get it, but this is so good in comparison, and this is probably like the closest you can get to driving a Formula 1 car at home. I have to make this video so you're aware in case you didn't know. Just before I drive, we are driving in a second. Stop talking, you bold idiot. It's worth pointing out that our logo is on the car, which that obviously makes it better. Good. Perfect. It also means when you press the DRS button, instead of the flap opening, you get tea deployed straight into your mouth. Drink something system. I'm not mentally quick enough to come up with that on the fly. Right, we've got everything set here. We're ready to go. Start driving and get ready for me to explain why this is just it's just good. It's just so good. We're not even in VR. Right, shut up. Go. Here we go. So I've started this. I put the AI on 95. I've started us at like 9th. I messed up the start. Doesn't matter, I did that for intensity. Here we go. Get going here. Get the volume levels a bit better. Let's not talk too loud. We've got carnage as the cars go flying left, right, all over the place. Typical Formula 1 start there. Oh. Now, I will say, I'm going to give some credit to F1 2021. I will say, on average, the AI in F1 2021 is a lot better than the AI in Assetto Corsa. And if you're racing this sort of thing in AC, you really, really want to be racing it online rather against AI. But you can't race against AI. It's just a lot better to drive online in something like AC because, you know, it doesn't have that sort of single-player structure and that nature, which is what F1 2021 offers. Credit where credit's due. I've said that, and now we can totally slaughter it. So, first of all, the graphics, right? I'm using the latest version of Shader Patch here, which is a free mod for Assetto Corsa. You have to get that. It's basically how you play Assetto Corsa now. Content Manager, Shader Patch, and Soul. Sounds complicated, but it's really not. And oh my God, look how crisp it looks. It's more crispy than breakfast, freshly before the milk's poured on it. It's just totally crisp. We're using the AMD Super FX stuff and just my ultra wide resolution. It just looks absolutely stunning and runs at my monitor's refresh rate. I'm running VSync because of the way I do recording on my monitor, and it looks smoother for you guys, but I would get 140 FPS plus if I didn't have VSync on. Absolutely amazing visuals, and this car cockpit just looks absolutely amazing as well. The halo, it's incredible. Also, listen to the engine note here. The sound of this mod car is literally better than the sound in the officially licensed Formula 1 game. I was actually genuinely shocked, having been playing F1 2021 recently and then jumping into this. I was totally blown away. I was like, hang on a minute, this actually pulls you into the vehicle so much more than the audio in F1 2021. The audio in F1 2021 is not terrible, but this is just on another level of just crispness, rawness. I keep saying the word crisp. I'm obsessed with breakfast this morning or today. The engine note is just detailed and lines up with what's going on with the speed, the spooling of the turbo and everything, the systems of the car. It's just very visceral, which I think is lacking a little bit in F1 2021, which doesn't have terrible sound, but it's just not on the level of this. But the two most important aspects, and what really will light your nipples if you're into actually experiencing the experience of driving, which, to be honest, surely that's why most people are playing driving simulators or racing games, is for the actual experience of driving. The thing that will light your nipples on fire is just the absolute raw response of this mod and how tight, agile and nippy the car is, and like how responsive it is to what you do on the brake pedal. Car on the inside there, AstroTurf on the outside. Didn't want to go wide there. Be careful. You have, with this RSS mod, you get like the laser beam, super glue, massive slick tyre, huge downforce, mega grip, instant response, but you also get this depth and fidelity. Have I said that word too many times? Probably. This depth and fidelity to the input and what you can do to actually move the car around that so allows such a degree of precision, but with a little bit of rubbery forgivingness. So like you know you push into the corner, the car does a little bit of understeer, a little bit of slip, but it's so punchy and so from what you're doing. Oh my god, you just feel so connected. I'm going to proceed to absolutely plough into the back of that car as soon as I say it feels connected and demonstrate the exact opposite. Commentator's curse. But you just feel so connected to what the car's doing and what you're doing, and the interaction there. It's incredible. It's like, it's magic. It's total magic. Woo! I can't believe I missed him there. Pure skill, not luck. And the aspect of the connectivity there, what really propels the connectivity of this car is that not only do the physics give you that precision and depth despite it being very tight, but the force feedback communicates everything with the car. Like you know exactly how much the tyres have to give. Be that on the accelerator, on the brake, or if you're just going through a corner and the sort of the bite that they have as you're going through the sustained load through the corner. At all times, there's a communication from the simulator to your hands that is very, very analogous to the sort of G-forces that you get in real life that allow you to drive a car in real life. Now, obviously, real-world driver. Obviously, I've only driven a Toyota Celica race car, as you guys all know, because I keep repeating it over and over again. I will hopefully drive another race car and hopefully something faster soon, so I can use another example. But after doing that, I have to say, like, it's like AC and maybe Race Room's new force feedback are the only two simulators where the force feedback connects you to the vehicle literally like you are connected to a real world vehicle, for you to know exactly what to do to get the most out of the car. So it's more that you're balancing the vehicle as opposed to like memorizing a Guitar Hero path around the track, which is what I feel in most simulators. It's like that largely in F1 2021, though it's not too bad. There's a little bit applied there in F1 2021, but the connection you have with this, combined with the force feedback, the physics, the graphics, just if I haven't sold you Assetto Corsa and RSS and shader patch and what have you, and if I haven't sold you that in the course of this video, look at that car mod. It's beautiful. Let's push him. Hamilton him off. Wrong corner. If this hasn't sold you on AC, I don't know what will. Let's give another credit to F1 2021. As I said, single player great. It does have stuff to it. I get why people play it. I get it. Damage is also quite nicely done in F1 2021 in that you can't, you can lose wheels and stuff. That's just not something that's supported in this. But, if you're losing your wheels, normally it's race over. So it's not the most important of things, but credit where credit's due. Get through here. Now, my driving was obviously horrendous in this little video. It's an absurd 5-lap race. But if you want the experience, as I say, you want to get as close as possible to what it is to actually manipulate a Formula 1 car around a track, and the braking and the balancing, the essence of the crux of what it is to drive. You need to do it. You need to get on AC and you need to drive these RSS cars. There's a free one available as well. I put downloads to them in the description. Again, I don't know why I'm being like apologetic for F1 2021. Oh, I know why, because I'm going to get comments where people are, oh, it does this in F1 2021, doesn't do that in AC. Obviously you have the whole pit thing, the race thing, the season thing. If you want to do AI racing in a season with really physics that are worse than what you'd find in like even GTR Evolution, I get it. Fine, enjoy it. Single player, great, I enjoy it. But the point is, you can have both, so it doesn't really matter. You can buy F1 2021 when it goes on sale, or buy the previous one, or buy it full price, whatever you want to do. But the point is, this is incredible, absolutely incredible. So, links in the description. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button, click the subscribe button, and happy tea drinking. And goodbye, everybody.